What's going on, guys? So I wanted to make this quick video showing you how to install sound samples into the MODX and Montage for the first generation MODX and the MODX Plus and the Montage. This is all the same. When you move on to the new Montage M series, it's a little bit different, and I haven't tried it yet because I obviously don't have the new Montage. But I can assure you that for the first generation Montage, the first generation MODX, and the MODX Plus, which is what I have, this is all the same. So when you start off, obviously you start off with your menu, CFX plus FMEP. So you install you connect your USB on the back USB port behind the keyboard. And once you have that with all your sound files on the flash drive, when you unzip all the files, you put them in your flash drive, you go to utilities, you go to content, and there you see the name of the USB. I obviously don't have it with the name. Mine just says USB 1. So it's gonna show up here on the menu, whichever USB you have connected, it's gonna show up here. And you're gonna go tap on the USB, and as you can see, these are all the files of all the sound samples that I have downloaded and put into the flash drive. They show up here on the menu. So I have 2 pages filled with different sound samples that I loaded. And these are pretty cool. Now, here's one thing I'm gonna tell you. On these keyboards, you only get a certain amount of memory. And, that's a big factor in how many samples you can have loaded onto the board. So pretty much these are, ready to download into the board. I have them here. So, I have some samples here loaded in. Let me try this. So what I've done is once I loaded the samples, they show up here. You go to category search and you tap all here. And these are all the sound samples that I have on board right now loaded in. So if you try to load it in after a certain amount, if you try to load in more sounds, you will get a notification that says sample memory full. So that is the notification that you'll get. So you might be asking yourself, what do I do? Well, it's not the end of the world, and it's gonna be a little bit, not complicated, but I wish you could have all these sounds loaded in, just ready to go. But it's not really a big deal. So what you can do in this situation is you go to settings, content, where is this? Okay, you go to data utility, click on library, and these are the libraries you have right now loaded. If you want to use another library sound from the flash drive that you have, you can just simply uninstall any of these and then install the one that you want. And it's just plug and play pretty much. You just uninstall and install whenever you want to use either one. So these are the ones that I have on board right now. If I would like to use another sound library, I can just go ahead and uninstall any of these. And these are already on the flash drive saved, so I can just install them back whenever I feel like it. It's all about just having the memory, the amount of memory that the keyboard allows you to download. So these are pretty cool. And once I have loaded those sounds in, obviously I made a video last time, which I will be making another video soon, going a little bit more into detail. I'm going to try to make at least a 30-minute to 40-minute video one of these days to really go into detail how I layer them, with sounds that are already factory on the board itself. So one pack that I have here is all Roland, and in this pack you get, you know, classic MKS 20 Piano 1, EP2, where is it? Yeah, right there. You get the MKS 20 EP2, MKS EP1, and when you use the MKS EP2, you know how we usually add chorus to it. This is what adds the chorus. So let me show you right here. Let me see if I can play this for you. The super knob controls your chorus, right? So you can add the chorus with the super knob. That's pretty cool. And yeah, you get a whole bunch of Roland sounds in here. You get some Korg sounds as well. You get the nice dyno piano, which I'm not going to go into detail right now. Like I said, I will do a separate video one of these days to do that. I do have a Nord Royal Grand 3D in here. This one specifically takes a good chunk of memory. So I think this is what has been using a lot of memory up on my keyboard. But it's worth it. I mean, it sounds like a nice piano. It's pretty good. If you ask me, if you layer this with the MKS EP2, it sounds beautiful. So yeah, guys, so pretty much that's how to install, you know, the sounds into the keyboard MODX or Montage. It's a pretty cool board. You can get these keyboards to sound amazing if you know what you're doing and you know how to layer and you know how to properly EQ the sound. You gotta play around with it. You know what I'm saying? Like, you gotta tweak things up. You gotta make things sound the way, you know, you feel like it sounds good. It takes time, but it's worth it. Trust me, it's worth it. You get, you know, the good sound that you really want. Instead of using a simple like, that's good, but you know, you want to go more beyond that. So these sound samples are pretty a good key to that part of layering sounds. So yeah, guys, that's pretty much it for me here, and I will make another separate video how to layer more sounds, more detail. I hope this helps, and stay tuned for more content, and God bless.